All right. Welcome, guys, to a nice super cringe bro RNG 3 run. I'm your runner today, TheHaxor. And I'm joined in commentary by the world record holder of this particular category, Mitch Flower Power. How's it going?
Hello. Mitch? Going pretty good. How are you doing today, Haxor?
Doing well. Excited to show everybody, 100% of the video game.
I love it. 100% is actually a really fun category if you can get past some of the auto-scrolls and stuff, so should be a good time.
Yeah, I personally, having played it a bunch now, don't really mind the auto-scrollers. Some of them are kind of interesting. You can do some weird things. I know people have some like sound glitches and visual glitches they do, and they're kind of just like a nice break. Some runs, I feel like you start, like Mario 2 USA, for instance, you start and you're just like playing the entire time. So it's kind of nice to get a break.
Yeah, exactly. But, there's no auto-scrollers in 2 USA, is there? I don't even think auto-scrollers were introduced in a Mario game until Mario 3, right?
I think that's correct, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, I think that's the first one. So, yeah, inventing the auto-scroller. Welcome to Mario 3.
Ooh.
Alrighty, so hope you guys are ready. I will count us down here from 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! So Mario 3 World 1 is oddly one of the hardest worlds in the game for some reason. I think because we put so much pressure on speedrunning that, your World 1s always want to be like perfect and everything. So it's very strange with the way World 1 works. So there's going to be a lot of safety strats that we're going to see Haxor do. Like, he just tried to do a safety shell strat, which normally in 100%, that's not how he would want to do it, which is probably why these little weird mistakes happen right there. I mean, he is used to warpless, but once you're set in a category, your muscle memory just is so glued to how you do it. So sometimes marathon runs have like very weird, awkward mistakes, but it looks like he recovered pretty easily, and he's right back. He actually got early P speed at the start of 1-2 here, which is subpixel dependent, so it's not free. And we're going to see another safety strat here, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we're going to stomp that turtle shell. We're going to knock it. Interestingly enough, with this level is that the beginning is easily one of the hardest parts of the actual entire game. And that's just one of those things that makes World 1 really annoying in difficulty. So,
absolutely. Yeah, might as well just done it all the hard way, at the end of the day. I had to do it anyway, right?
Right. I mean, I'm pretty sure you were getting that mushroom, so you didn't die on the 3 Koopa part, but you made it past the 3 Koopa part as Small Mario anyway, so should have just went for it. But run's looking good so far here. I can't imagine he lost more than maybe 5 seconds from something like that, which ideally, I mean, if he's going for safety strats, it's not going to be the end of the world here. So, and we get auto-scrollers. Yay!
Our favorite, yeah. But this one's actually cool because we get this leaf that makes the next level a lot less stressful.
That's right. And we might get a sound glitch here. Oh, you tried. That's okay. There's a weird thing where if you do the tail swipe sound and collect the 1-up on the same frame, the jingle gets carried out because it's trying to execute both of the sounds at the same time.
Yeah.
But the Nintendo wasn't insanely intuitive when it came to the audio channels, so you don't have many of them on the NES. So I don't think you can make that sound glitch on the Super Nintendo, can you?
I don't think so.
I've never even thought about that. That'd be interesting.
I don't think the visual glitches exist either. So.
Weird. Okay, Hammer Brothers being kind of nice, and we're gonna see why Haxor gets the tail in the auto scroller. Nice. For anyone who's seen Warpless, you'd notice that, you grab the tail there, you fly. It's got that really cool combo. I think a lot of people, when they first see this Fortress Warpless style, it's like, wow, you can do that, but luckily with the auto-scroller, we skip that. Ooh, the Hammer Brother doing nice movements here. Okay. Intentional deboost, nobody panic. Very nice. Okay, so a lot of people have said this is like the ice level of World 1. Is this an ice level? I really don't think it is. I don't know why it's blue the way it is.
I don't think so either.
Right, but it's not slippery, right? I think Nintendo was just confused about what inside the Earth looks like, so they just went with like bluish white colors.
They're like, World 1 just has blue Earth.
Right? Because somebody mentioned ice, I was like, World 1 grasslands? Not icelands. Because, I mean, they did a really good job making ice stuff in World 6. They knew how to do it. So, Haxor just had to deal with something that this game is very good at doing, is making things more stressful than they need to be. Why he got 2 flowers, no one knows, and why is he getting all movements of 1? What? Did you get all movements of 1?
No, I got some movements too, I think.
Okay.
But they were early.
Okay. Alright, so you did notice that Haxor did not collect the mushroom houses and spade card games. Why is that, Haxor?
Yeah, it's a great question. So 100% in terms of Mario 3 technically means all levels. So we're going to be playing the numbered levels, the fortresses, the Hammer Bros, the hand stages in World 8, the Piranha Plants in World 7, all the airships in Bowser's Castle. So, yeah, it's a little confusing. It's more of like an all levels versus 100%, but it's just what the category was named.
But why don't we add the mushroom houses to 100%?
That's a great question, Mitch, because we cannot get all of them in a single run.
What? Yeah, you have to actually skip at least 1 mushroom house and at least 1 spade card game to optimally grab everything. Very big scam. Alright, World 1 boss down with a very nice fire kill. Without going into crazy detail, Haxor knew what kind of boss pattern he was going to get, because it's essentially based on, the last level you do until you actually get to the pipe transition to the boss, which Haxor has practiced well over enough hours in this game. He knows his boss patterns, so that's why it looked very comfortable. If Haxor had like a weird mistake or something happened on the airship, you would see a massive difference in a fire kill like that than if he would have approached the boss not knowing what he's supposed to get. It's pretty crazy.
I also kind of delayed going in the pipe there to make sure he wasn't a troll.
Okay.
Right.
Coming up on World 2 here. We got the desert, and this world is actually really cool and creative and fun. Got the dancing trees and everything, but the Hammer Brother is probably the biggest component, I'd say, in this world. The Hammer Brothers not only take and save a lot of time, but they really choose how you finish the world, which can also be a very big time loss or time save. Super annoying. Haxor's gonna pass the moat of tears, filled with all the runners who fell inside and had to reset their runs. Haxor is not filling up the moat of tears anymore today, which is very nice.
No more tears.
No more tears.
we had the child shampoo today, so.
Johnson & is it Johnson & Johnson's? I don't even know.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, yeah.
No more tears? Yeah. Very nice piece from Haxor. This fortress has a very misleading visual cue at the start, so it can really be annoying building piece speed. I would say the piece speed in this level is probably the hardest thing about this world in terms of execution.
Yeah, definitely. It's very punishing if you miss it, potentially.
It seems like it's not, right? But it is. Like, doing that whole hallway at piece speed is really annoying.
Big time loss.
Okay. So, that's pretty good with the Hammer Brother right there. Haxor actually wants that Hammer Brother to move left so that the other Hammer Brother and this one don't get all mixed up and confused. And Haxor's going to actually have... okay, he got a movement of 1. So Haxor is actually on his way to having a very direct path in World 2, and this is what he's hoping for.
Good RNG.
Very good RNG. There you go. He's going for something called Green Rocket now. Look at how fast that goes. If you actually throw the shell while you have P speed, the shell retains the speed from the P. Okay, and that's why you get the P with the speed going. We get the Green Rocket P.
Exactly. Yo, everybody's favorite level coming up right here, the sun level.
Sun level, and I don't know if Haxor noticed, but a beautiful position with that Hammer Brother. He noticed. That's the first thing he's looking for when that screen transitions. That's the only thing we care about.
He's just gotta come up.
Very nice. Yeah, if the Hammer Brother comes up here, are you going to go for the Progressive World 2 and go straight for 4 and then come back down and do 5 in Pyramid? Oh, well, you don't get a chance, so don't even worry about it.
If he moves left here, I'll still go up to 4.
Okay, cool.
Still save a couple movements.
Yeah, you do, actually. You saved the whole bottom. Yeah. Just to give everyone an idea of how this goes, I did a run earlier today, and the game actually suggested to do like 2 laps around the map, and I said, I don't think so. So that's what these Hammer Brothers can really do. If this Hammer Brother was behind the pyramid, TheHaxor would have to go all the way around, and then if he didn't and he went all the way up, then he'd have to come all the way back down. It's just a headache. But luckily, they gave him a nice narrow path. He doesn't have to make any hard decisions here.
Yep, we just take the long one.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Yeah, the overworld movements in World 2 can, like, honestly sway 3 seconds in the run, if not more.
Yeah. Very nice pyramid, though. Very nice pyramid. Pyramid, I would say, is like a physically exhausting level. The pyramid and the fortress are like the 2 hurdles in this run. Yeah, very nice pyramid.
There's a lot of, like, weird P-speed keep.
Movement of 1, scary, and not surprised. So, the Hammer Brother being on the bottom tile for TheHaxor is bad because he has to go all the way down to fight him. If the Hammer Brother was up by the Mushroom House, it would easily save him probably a second or 2. Second and a half, I'd say. Very nice, 2-4. I didn't really want to talk during this one because it does have some pretty precise lining ups.
Yeah.
I would say one of the worst things about 2-4 is that when one jump doesn't line up, none of them do anymore. It's over. So it's a very, rail-like level. It's like it's an auto-scroller in its own weird way.
Yep.
How do you feel about this run, TheHaxor? Talk to us.
It's going pretty well. I brought it back a little bit in that world, it looks like. So, I think I'm like 3 seconds behind my PB.
Right on.
Looks like.
Yeah, it was like a 10:06 press on 2-4, I think.
Yep.
That's not too bad.
Nope. That can just happen if I didn't mess up in 1-1.
That's so hard. Like, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mario 3.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on World 3? Do you like World 3? Is it hard? What can we expect?
I think there's a couple strats that are hard, but for the most part, it's kind of like pretty consistent world, I would say.
Yeah. Very, very passive. And again, the Hammer Brothers. And then the Hammer Brothers are introduced with another unique feature where if the Hammer Brothers themselves are on a water tile, there will be water in the Hammer Brother battle. Just one little thing that can go unnoticed. Very nice. Oh, come on, the A-press.
Yep.
If you're gonna miss an A-press, at least do it at the wall.
So used to splitting, I split there.
Do you even have your timer open or anything?
Yeah, I've got a timer open.
Oh, okay.
I don't have my actual one open though. I just know based on the orange timer.
Yes. So when you split, did anything happen or no? You're just used to it?
Yeah, pretty much.
So hardest level in the game. Oh! Dude, your orange tones in this world are so funny. You're so bright and then you're dark and then bright and dark.
Yep.
The hardest secret to find, ladies and gentlemen. The hardest secret.
Just go right over the level.
Now, this level, you could actually do really fast if you had some kind of P-Wing or Leaf or something. But there's no real easy way to get your Fire Flower back in this world in a way where using a Leaf could actually be beneficial. So, fortunately, we do not get to fly over the water.
Nice.
Very nice. P-Speed strategy in 3-2. That's super hard. Well, World 3's done. You don't have to worry anymore.
Yep. Yeah, right.
There you go.
Yo, and the coins? And the coins, though? Let's go.
Yeah, the coin count. That's such an early coin count in the run. I don't normally have that until World... I don't even know. Okay, Hammer Brothers are being okay. Very nice. So, it might go unnoticed, but Haxor has actually been paying attention to his coins this whole run. Normally, you'd see 77 and worry, but he's been working on his score and coins at the same time, so he knows his tens digit is okay to avoid the coin ship. And no coin ships are not in 100% runs. Okay, so...
Thankfully.
Haxor's in a little bit of a pickle right now. That Hammer Brother's very close. He's not using his music box. He's not using his music box yet. Had he been one level early or one level later, he probably would have used this music box. But we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Yep.
You gotta unfortunately fight this other bro first, so
Yep.
before you can use it. So it ends up.
Oh,
nice. Alright, just move. What?
Okay. Yeah, so we want this Hammer Brother to move down, left and down, or left and up. Oh, that's actually really good.
Yep.
That is fantastic. But so he does get a water pattern, but this is actually really good compared to doing 2 levels without the Hammer Brothers moving at all. So that, I don't know if that evens out, but I'm pretty sure that's just slightly better than doing 2 levels and extra map movements.
Yeah, that's gotta be better.
Right. But guess what? You got both up patterns, so that's great.
Oops. I thought I wasn't gonna make it.
I had the opposite today. I thought I was gonna make it, I pixeled like the edge.
Yep. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I was like, oh, the extra fly. I'm like, oh, crap. I actually made it.
Okay. So the reason Haxor does P-Wing first is because he can just do a nice little damage boost right there. Normally, he could come up and do this level and Fire Flower it, but he's doing extra map movements when he does that. So you want to go down, use the P-Wing, because you're always going to use the P-Wing. You get on, use the P-Wing, you come back up, you damage boost, and then you get your Fire Flower back in the next level. So yeah. A lot of what he's doing is for efficient routing and maximizing his time saved in the levels wherever he can. Very nice. 1554 A press on this level. That's a good personalized like visual. Not bad. Not bad. He is definitely on.
All that time was lost in the first level. So
yeah. He's technically on sub 110 pace right now, and he's also on 110 pace, which 110 pace is really good for marathon. Oh, what? Walls of suggestions? Is that fake block?
It is today.
It is today. Very nice. So he's going to go for a strategy here that allows him to literally just save a handful of frames. Any runner who can save time in an auto-scroller is probably going to take it. So we're going to see how it goes here. It should be okay, though. Oh my goodness! Oh man, so what he did was not at all what he wanted to do, but it worked. Let's go.
I didn't want to miss the Koopa, right? Because you can overjump the Koopa. And then I was like, oh.
Oh man, that was scary, but very nice. So that flipper there has no rhyme or reason where it sends the player. So Haxor got very lucky. It gave him the downright trajectory. Very nice, though. They are smiling down upon you. They're like, you know what? We're sorry about that 1-1. We'll make it up to you.
You're right.
Ooh, you got a little super swim. Very nice. I feel like those 3 frames that you walked on the pipe there is going to cost your 73.
Oh, I'm not getting 73. I didn't even think about it.
You might get a 73. Oh,
ooh,
the pipe walks?
Nah.
278, you might get it. Oh, come on. I swear it's because you walked on the pipe for like 2 frames.
Dies of cringe, dude. Dies of cringe.
Cheap. Cheap.
The bump.
Well, we had to make sure it was, you know, a legit playthrough. A task would never
True.
bump on the overworld map.
Not on a frame perfect movement.
Yeah, how do you... You must have been holding up a little bit, I guess, or something.
Yeah, I diagonal, I'm sure. Classic.
Wow. Very nice.
Well played, NES controller.
So
Yeah,
after Haxor did 3-2, most of the world was pretty free, so now he's on the next level that has a hard trick in it. Just a hard series of jumps. See how it goes. Called the H. Very nice. Very nice. So what can happen is that he can undershoot the first jump and land and hit the music notes, and it messes everything up. And if he doesn't execute the jump off the block perfectly, he won't make it over the H. And you don't actually lose your runs from this, but you do lose a lot of time. So, and I'm pretty sure in Haxor's PB, he doesn't have any mistakes, and he got really good RNG. So a mistake like that would almost cause the run to have some negative feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A mistake like that's usually just like it depends on how the rest of the run's gone, but sometimes it's almost like backbreaking. Yeah.
Yep. Because you could lose 1 second in World 1 and then 3 seconds in World 2, which is fine. I mean, that's perfectly normal. But then compared to your really good World 3 with a mistake like that, now you're already you're approaching like plus 10 seconds, right?
Yeah.
That's normally a nasty way to start a run.
If the bro runs away, I can lose well over 10 seconds in that world if that happens, right? So
just from the bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was another thing that we didn't really want to go into crazy detail, but the way the Hammer Brothers move on the map of World 3, one of them can actually run across that scary auto-scroller level that Haxor did not need to make scary. And if he keeps moving while Haxor's doing levels, it's just... Every time Haxor does a level, he's losing at least 1 second per. It could be 1.5 depending on where it is, so it's pretty nasty. Haxor making life stressful.
Right? Whoops.
He's got a script on his other monitor right now. He's like, alright, make sure to mess up 3-6 for the lulls. Screw up 1-1 so we... Hustle the marathon. Keep splitting at the end of the worlds. He's gonna have the most perfect World 7 we've ever seen. Are you going?
I wish.
7?
I'll probably take a stab at it. Yeah.
Cool. Couple tries.
Depending on how good the pace is, If it's on PB pace, I might just probably take like 7 or 8 then.
Yeah, let's go.
It's a long ways away.
Yeah, we have some time. World 4, actually, a pretty awesome world here. Big little world is what I called it when I was a kid. Big little land or big little world. Very
tough
nice.
world.
Very nice. Yeah, World 4 is very stressful. World 4 has this threshold where at a certain point, you don't want to lose your fire flower because you just cannot get it back, and it's just... It's a nightmare. And the level you do get it back in, sadly, is a level that you want to get P-Speed in to really give yourself a good edge for time save in this world. Very
good start there.
Ah, very good start. Yeah. Looking good. Very nice run. Are you a music boxer user in World 4 or no? If he comes over,
I will. Yeah, if he were to have moved left there, I would have used it. But
you don't use it if he moves right?
Yeah, because you're guaranteed a movement of 2 from him regardless, so I just don't use it.
I see. So then, if he went left there, then you would have used it after he moved right. Okay, I see.
Because you trap him too, so he won't give you extra movements either.
Very nice. Oh yeah, the visually pleasing level. This level's so cool. It's like going higher and higher and higher with like these perfect off-screen jumps, right? Oh, so cool. But do you know what's not cool? This off-screen Hammer Brother that nobody can see. Oh, that was actually pretty cool. Good use of a music box. Lock him away from the movement of 4. Oh, okay. Okay, you can fix that.
There we go.
Very nice backup. Let's go. In Haxor's case, there really wasn't much he could do there. He couldn't rebuild it, and he definitely does not want to go through that whole section without P-Speed. So good decision on his part. And that's why, right? Stuff like that. He wants to get fire kills on these boom booms. More boom booms and more bosses. Fire is very important from here until like almost the rest of the game. Trying to go for a P-Speed strategy there, not quite getting it. He landed a little bit too far to the right on the ledge, and there's a very small amount of space for you to get it.
What?
Not much you can do.
All right, down input, thank you.
Could have played on keyboard.
Right.
So if you've noticed from the last two levels, Haxor's been getting a little messed up with some of the down inputs. The NES controller can have some really weird angles, and it honestly depends on the player if they use the tip of the thumb or like the base or ball of their thumb. I don't know exactly what to call it. So it's very interesting. Every NES controller player has to kind of work their controller in different ways.
Yeah, they're all a little different too, because the shells can be different. So many things can be different.
Exactly. Not to mention, like when you're put on the spot to like complete a run. I mean, the further you go in the run, I mean, the more sweaty your hands get. It just gets a little harder, right?
Exactly. Especially later on in your attempt session, you know, it could be hours since you've played those levels. So
that is true,
it's rough,
right? Because if you think about it, I mean, it's not like Haxor didn't want to press down. He obviously pressed down, right? So it's just like weird timings and stuff like that. So he went for an extremely difficult advanced P-Speed strategy there, where he manipulates the P meter by doing turnbacks, like literal frames, like it's frame window. I'm almost certain, depending on how he jumped, it would be like frame perfect, depending on the situation. But he was going for very advanced P-Speed strategies. For anyone who's like almost first time watching Mario 3, it's kind of fun sometimes to just look at the P meter when they're building it at the start of a level instead of like actually watching the level and where they're jumping. It can be a massive oversight. People don't watch the P meter enough sometimes, I feel, so it can be very silly to watch it like build, stop, build, stop, build, and then they finally get it like a quarter of the way through the level. It's really cool. He's gonna do something like that in 5-1, so keep your eyes out for the P meter in World 5 Level 1 after this very fast auto-scroller.
Super fast auto-scroller.
Very fast. How you feeling there, Haxor?
Not so bad. Not such a bad run. That wasn't the best World 4, but didn't lose fire. So
right.
I'll take it.
I'm down with that. Like it's you honestly messed up at the typical times. Like when you get into World 4, those are the areas that you think about. And I don't really classify not getting P-Speed in 4-5 a mistake. And
same. Yeah, the 4-4 thing as well. I just wanted to make sure, like, I'd probably be a little more aggro normally and just, you know, make sure I get P-Speed, but there I want to make sure I get up top, because you don't want to miss getting up top, and it's a adventure, man.
Yeah, let me be honest with everyone in chat right now. Getting P-Speed up top there is not even that much of a time save.
Nope.
So, as long as you get up there, I think... The speedrun used to be like that. It's like, oh god, I hope I get up there. And now it's like, oh god, I hope I P-Speed. And then even now it's like, oh god, I hope I P-Speed and duck. If you're Jacoby.
Yeah, right.
I'm not doing
Wacky Lacky.
Yeah, Wacky Lacky is what they call it.
That one's wild, man. Like, because you got a duck too, and I'm like, man, I played Mario 3 on the NES. I'm gonna try a duck here.
Right? Not to mention, depending on when, where, how many frames you duck for will change the Lactu's position.
Yeah,
not a chance.
Oh, and then you gotta just, you know, shoot or do your jump at the exact right time or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, with the fireball. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Oh, nice try. Haxor's going for something called off-screen wand grab there. He wants the pixel in the wall jump up, grab the wand off screen. Oof. Big time save.
Never lucky.
Never lucky. And it is actually luck. He needs to let the wall allow him to jump, and every jump he's done so far, he has not got the pixel that lets him jump. So yeah, unfortunately not that lucky.
Nope.
Yeah, but as you saw, very good fire kill. He knows his fire kills is very good.
Yeah, kept the fire. Very important to keep fire to this point, so...
Oh, so beautiful. If everyone was watching his P-meter, yeah, it's really cool to watch how that builds. And it's very, very technical. Very,
yeah,
very
it's
nice
almost impossible.
Right, it is. It's almost supposed to be impossible. Very nice. Little sway strat. It is very strange that Mario slides on his butt and kills Goombas.
It's got that thick booty, man.
Yeah, that thick booty killing Goombas.
Yep.
I've always wondered why you get that slide, that leg kicking animation with the slide. I wonder why they were like, oh yeah, it slides. Let's kick his legs. Like, it's just so weird.
Right? Scariest pit right there.
I was actually just gonna say that is the most like underrated like pit jump in the game.
Dude, every time on good pace in this level, you're like, please don't be the one.
Where the A press gets eaten, right? Yeah, and you fall right in. Exactly. Every speedrunner makes it look so easy, but we're all stressed.
Yep. Because it'll inevitably happen again to everybody. Like, it just does. You can't prevent it.
The real 100%. PBs are the days between it happening. That's the real PBs.
Yeah, right.
When was the last time it happened? Like accidents at work?
Last incident?
Yeah, exactly. Accidents at work. Very nice. Going left is, you're pretty good at going left. Do you need all right Mario games, or do you think you're equipped enough, HaxorR, for an all left Mario game?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ready for
Mario 3 has taught me you can go left. It's fine.
They did a good job. You can go left, but then you can go right after left, so you don't have to be confused.
I really like going right, so...
Yes, that level right there that HaxorR's doing is it's a pretty easy level. A lot of the jumps line up to make it pretty consistent, but if you do take damage, it is honestly a nightmare. World 5 is another one of those worlds where you want to not take unnecessary damage early on in the run, because there's nowhere to get a Fire Flower until near the end of the world, which is really annoying.
Yep.
These swamps try their best to get you, but it doesn't work. They're just a little too slow for Mario. And we always have to mention, what HaxorR's doing right now is a pipe transition from the bottom section to the top section. And 100% rules don't say anything about having to do all the pipe transitions. So if we could find a way to skip this whole thing and get to the clouds, it would be allowed in a 100% run. And boy, it would be a big time save.
Right?
Very nice,
That's a real sweaty pipe transition.
Yeah, that was a 282 as well. HaxorR did really good job in that.
Don't forget your jumps in this level, by the way.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
I will say, though, this level does have a lot more bark than bite. Once you get your jumps...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's very consistent, but yeah, if you miss a jump, it's probably over.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it's over. Very nice. This level is one of those... You're half in control of when you get your P-speed, so you find a strat that works for you, and you just hold on to that.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
It's like, touch the wood block, but not too far left on the wood block, because then you won't get it.
But wait, when did you shoot your fireball? No, sorry, not good enough.
Yeah. It's like a donut randomly eats the fireball, and you're just like, nice.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly why you shoot the fireballs where you shoot them.
Yep.
Because they kept getting, like, clipping into the donut for you.
Yep.
That's so strange. I love these beetles, though. Quite possibly my favorite enemy in the game.
Yeah, this auto-scroller is awesome, except, like, right now. Because, like, it's fucking scary.
Yeah, and, like, what's going on? Look at this. Nice level design game.
Yeah.
It's just, like, looks like
Yeah,
a
there's just
toddler's
gaps
level
everywhere.
design.
Yeah.
That's cool, though. You could just stand there.
Yep.
I like that.
Yo, best pipe.
Dude. I was gonna say, did you risk it, or did you actually wait?
No, I didn't risk it. I waited. Yeah.
Okay.
I died last night on that pipe.
What?
That was terrible.
Was that the first time you died?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Was it in a run?
It was wild. Yeah, it's a good run.
No way. And it was on a good run?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh. That's so annoying. And it's never happened to you before, right? So you didn't think much of it.
Yeah, I thought so. I know if you stop and then go into it, you won't get that weird pipe acceleration, but I thought I did that. Apparently I didn't. So I was like, okay, well, what can you do?
I can't believe you died on one of the ones where you're like, at least you thought you did it, but you didn't. You know, why couldn't it just have been like, nah, I'm not waiting, and then die, and it's like, oh, I deserve that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is a lot of orange right now. Whoa!
What?
And you, yeah,
Yo, nice.
epic. I've actually never done that. I don't think I've ever done that. New backup? New backup?
Yeah, but you gotta botch the fire kill at the end so it doesn't save any time.
Dang, Haxor, come on, man!
Oh, dude, this movement of 4, nice. The last possible.
You do know you've gotten like 5 movements before, though, right?
I know, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't think I'm, like, mentally I'm not able to not keep track of Hammer Brother movements.
Yeah, I've gotten pretty bad RNG.
Oh yeah, in this world it's been awful.
Yeah, this is a good, like... I'm probably gonna lose, like, 7 or 8 seconds, despite the fact I don't think I guess you could say the dry bones thing was a slight mistake. But not really.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But your backup's faster, and you're like, no, it's a mistake.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty good. I don't think you've made any real mistakes in this world.
No, yeah, I even got the 5-1P speed, which is something you don't count on, really. So.
Yeah, so if anyone's wondering what speedrunners are thinking about when they approach World 5, it is normally 5-1, 5-5, and 5-7. And then we are thinking about Dry Bones in the Fortress and Hammer Brother movements. Those are like the round table of things you look out for as a speedrunner. And of course, he's remembering to do all the levels. Very good. That would be a smart thing to do during a 100% run.
Very smart. Big brain, some would say.
Yes, very big brain. And you get a good boss pattern here. Not bad. Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
This one's like super duper free, right? He just like sits there.
They all do, yeah. This guy just kind of like lets you beat him up, basically.
Right, yeah, you just stand there.
Yeah. You don't even have to move, really. I mean, you have to jump over the wand, that's it.
Oh, when he shoots his Cheerios?
Yep.
His SpaghettiOs at you?
Yo, let's go. It's a legit run now.
Oh, you got Poop Block? Is that Poop Block?
Poop Block. Yep. That's Poop Block. Yo, when you go for Poop Block and you get the gray block.
Reset. Just reset.
Louis had one of those where it was a sick Poop Block run, and then he got not the Poop Block.
Oh my gosh. Yes, for anyone wondering, it's the color of the block and nothing else. It's exactly what you would think we're talking about.
Yeah, we're children. Sorry.
Yep. Never run the category myself, but have seen it.
Good old meme.
Okay, so we're gonna go fire kill.
Oh!
You can't say never lucky! You can't say never lucky!
Missed the A-press. Come on, bruh.
Man, you're running out of worlds to get it.
I know.
So,
World 7.
So what happened is Haxor did get the pixel in the wall, but as Big Mario, the max you can get is a single frame, single pixel jump anyways, right? So
Yeah.
It's still a very, very difficult jump to pull off. You tried, though.
It's hard to hit it in the same spot there, too, because you're never really jumping from the exact same spot either.
Right, right. All right, World 6. Christened it. That's the best way to start a world.
Oh, what? Okay.
So he ran over that hole, and the game...
What? That was lame.
Now that was
That
intense.
gave me a flower. What?
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. We're gonna see some backup strats here.
Yeah.
And again, the game's trying to keep giving them flowers. Like, stop. If you get 3 of the same things in the bottom right-hand corner, those are called cards. If you get 3 of the same cards, you get a big fanfare, and it's a nice celebration, gives you lives. You don't want to get that ever in a speedrun, because that's just slower. But it's a lot... It's a lot quicker than you would think. It's about 3 seconds slower or something. So that's not, it's still pretty bad. You can't even make that time up with good Hammer Brother movements, sadly.
Give me my coins.
Haxor in a beautiful auto-scroller here. Very nice. What? You're not supposed to kill him! It's good luck to not kill him. I'll have you know, in the world record, I was like, I'm not killing this one enemy. You see that? It's
Got
true,
the
I did
record.
say that, and he's the gateway to a good 7-7. This auto-scroller is quite long. I don't know if it's over a minute. I think it is? I feel like the game tried to give you a flower there. Like it
I
tried.
know, dude. It did. It really did. Oh! God, dude!
Oh my goodness! That hammer was so close. That's the second time you've gotten a weird left throw today.
I know.
Or a weird right throw. Sometimes I think this game knows when you're marathon running it.
Yep.
Or maybe it's our minds that know. Whoa. Nice, so he's going to want to get the star grab, very nice. And this is going to allow him to instantly kill the Boom Boom. And World 6 is very interesting in a way that it's the only world that kind of works out perfectly with the damage boosting, the star. The next level he wants to do it small because it's fast. The water level he does after that is fast as well. And then he gets to use his P-Wing. It's amazing how it works out. Oh, and then he got robbed of P-Speed in World 6 there. So what happened is, when Haxor ran over the pit between 2 blocks, the game checked to see if he was running on the ground, and because he was over the pit, the game said, no, he's not running on the ground, so it didn't increase his P-meter, sadly. He's gonna get kind of another weird one here. He jumped good. Nice! So, he got the hard P-Speed, but failed the easy P-Speed. Thanks, game. Thanks, game.
It kind of evens out. They're about the same.
Right, yeah, it is perfect. Another cool thing that speedrunners proactively do is that Haxor didn't mind getting 2 star cards in his inventory, and we had just talked about if he gets 3 of the same ones, big fanfare, big time loss, and then you'd be wondering, well, why didn't he turn back, for the star? And it's because the end of this level, if you just hold right the whole time when you come out of the pipe, you'll never get a star card. So there's no reason to turn back and waste the time. It's a very cool thing. It's actually not that cool, but I think it's cool.
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool. Nice, good swimming. Mario's a good swimmer. Very nice. So that despawn right there, ruined by body rub. Very nice. Very nice. This level is
Yo, the boost.
actually.
Let's go.
This level's more stressful than it
man's.
looks.
Yeah, that level's like you don't want to die there. Obviously, you saw how long that was. Bad idea to die.
Very bad idea today. How many more up patterns are you gonna get?
Right?
I think you've only gotten like 2 low patterns this run. 2 low patterns, 16 movements of 4. Extra bad movements.
I think my items are weird, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So it's just down. I forgot to use another item.
P-Wing, or a music box.
Yep. Or a cloud would have worked too, but no places to use it this time. Oops.
I mean, no one's stopping you.
Let me just cloud the auto scroller.
Go back to it. Yeah, cloud over it. Go back to it, or just cloud and enter it.
Yeah.
Very nice. 4405 A press is actually not that bad for marathon run. If Haxor had at least just gotten mediocre RNG, not even bad, not even good, but mediocre, he'd probably be about 5 to 8 seconds faster right now.
Yep.
Just with like some average RNG. But what is average RNG, Haxor? Right?
Yeah, who knows, honestly. With this game. This could be average RNG, but we consider it bad RNG. It is what it is.
So now that you're on an auto-scroller, what's it like being on this side? Do you like being commentator when somebody's having to do difficult runs, or do you like doing the runs yourself?
I mean, I think your spot is a lot easier.
It is very easy over here.
Stressful.
Yes.
You're just like, oh, I just get to comment on what happens, you know, not a big deal. I'm over here like sweating trying to dodge fish.
Yeah, small Mario only your strats in World 6 are always a nightmare.
Oh, come on, dude.
That is the biggest cringe in this game, I think, doing the turn back and still getting the star.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Blick block blork. Very nice. He wants to go for the duck. So intentional damage boosting, again, he doesn't need his tail, and when he damage boosts loses the tail, it allows him to keep his P meter. If he didn't take damage, the P meter would run out, and the best way to explain that is just picture Super Mario World and how you can fly forever if you do it correctly. In Mario 3, there's no such thing as flying forever. They put a timer on your flight. So they actually fixed the problem in Super Mario World before they made Super Mario World. That's great.
Yep.
Yo, very nice.
Mario 3 was just the beta test. Yeah, right. When you mess it up, you just get like the free P meter build almost every time.
Yeah. It's like lagging so much that like you have so many frames for it to update.
Yo, that turn back just like waited 3 seconds, then got the card.
What?
Still gave me a mushroom, by the way.
Yeah. You don't think that I liked your 23 frame turn back? I liked it.
Aw, no 296, it's over.
Yeah, so I think when Haxor does a turn back for a card, I think as long as he does more than 8 frame turn back, less than 24, he's okay. Very sexy. As we talked about in World 3, like the stressful levels that every runner is always thinking about, 610 is one of them because, well, it's not a crazy difficult level, it is a massive time loss if you mess it up, so luckily he got that. He hasn't really made many mistakes in this run. He's gotten cheated out of some P-meter strategies, not really his fault. He's got cheated out of a couple down inputs and some pretty bad Hammer Brother movements, so all in all, this is actually a really, really good run. Very tight.
Yep. The 6-1 mistake's such a weird one, too, because that level's kind of easy. It's like,
right, okay. And I feel like that's your biggest mistake in the run so far, honestly. That was within your control, that you actually like messed up yourself.
Or 1-1, yeah. Probably the 2 biggest, yeah.
I already forgot about 1-1.
Yeah. So long ago. I've got time for it.
One thing, too, that you might not have noticed is Haxor, again, didn't worry about the cards in his card slots there in the bottom right-hand corner, and that's because in 7-1, again, when you run forward and don't hold back, you don't get a star card. It's really nice. Very nice.
Yo,
those are those little things that go into... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, when you get the 6-9 and the 6-10 flower, you sweat them so hard, too.
Oh, man. I don't know if I've ever gotten double flower in both those levels. That's a nightmare. That's unfair.
I saw it happen to Louis the other week. It was so funny. Oh no!
Oh man, this scared. Every time.
Yeah.
I think I've seen Karua jump. I've never jumped down there. I'm like, nope, I'm not going down there. Something weird will happen, I'm sure.
I think Lane died the other week doing that.
Too fast, right?
Yep.
Yep, too fast. So, did Louis get the flower? Did he get the fanfare or no?
Yep, of course he did. Of course.
Oh, God, yeah. He's probably on a good run, too. I mean, when is he not, right?
Right.
Okay. Very nice. I actually didn't want to say anything there. Haxorwas in a very stressful 5 seconds of his life right there. He wanted to get a good fire kill, and then he wanted to position himself in just the perfect way to manipulate 7-1 clip. And without going into too crazy complex detail, he just needed to be on a very specific position with Mario that allows him to clip first try every time as long as he does the right thing. So that's what he was going for. Very, very fine movements, very, very difficult on the controller, as you could hear the little clips, but here we go. Very nice.
Nice.
And if he did not do what he did at the end of that boss battle, he would not have... Well, I mean, he could have by luck, but he would not have got the clip there. And again, he got the flower card. As we said, he didn't have to worry. It's still stressful when you first learn to do that, because you're like, I don't know, I have 2 stars, I don't trust it, but...
Right?
You can trust it.
Exactly.
Here we go again, another very difficult level. Very nice. He needed to use that piranha plant to again manipulate his P meter, and then he had to jump extremely precisely. I don't even know if those words work together, but he had to do that over the gap there, and had to do it when the game was not checking to see if he was on the ground, because he was in fact not on the ground, and then he wanted the game to check if he was on the ground when he was on the ground. Very small window. Excellent job there.
Yeah, that one's a tough one.
Very stressful.
That one's one of the toughest in the run for sure.
I don't even... Did I go for that at GDQ? I don't think I did I?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
You probably did. I'd imagine you probably did.
Runs are a blur at this time. And here comes another level that is also, again, pretty stressful. Another clip. Welcome to World 7, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, come on.
Dang it. So this clip here also works the same way as 7-1, where he needs to have a certain position. However, the game is very nice, and I'm pretty sure only 2 subpixels out of 16 don't work. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case with HaxorTher there. He jumped just a little too late. As you can tell, his head didn't get stuck in the pipe and like overlap with tiles, which is a good indication to know that you had the bad subpixel. So just a little slight late jump, I think, is what it was. If it was early, I think his head would have got stuck in the pipe and he just wouldn't have gone anywhere. And sadly, going up against the PB, this is about an 8-second time loss.
Well, for me, it's not, because I didn't get it.
That is true. That is true. PB without this clip, very nice.
Yeah.
All right. Here comes the sea creatures.
Yeah, that one's kind of hard to tell. Sometimes, like, I just assume I probably missed it late, but like sometimes it's looks the same if you miss it late or get unlucky. So
yeah,
it's like, okay.
Yeah, so like if your head meshed with the pipe, which it didn't, but if it did, then you know you had bad subpixel. And then if you get dead stop directly stuck, that's 1 frame too early, and then I think your case was just 1 frame late. 1 or 2 frames late, that would be hard. I would have no idea be able to tell. Yeah. And for anyone wondering, these jumps that HaxorTher is doing are as precise as 1 frame. There's only 1 spot for him to jump into that pipe to get the clip, so you know, getting all of them in World 7 is the fight that everyone's trying to get, right? I mean, it's very common to miss all the clips or miss one of them of the 3, so you can't really get too upset at those clips. You get more upset at the Hammer Brothers, because come on, Hammer Brothers.
it's a good run. I'll get upset about missing that clip because it's like, come on, man. You know, it's like
it's almost better,
save, man.
Right? It's almost better if you don't know how many subpixels work for it, because that's what hurts you more. You're getting clips that have literally 2 subpixels out of 16 work, and you're failing one that has like a 90% chance of working.
Yeah.
Honestly, just downright easier to jump for too. You got tiles at the bottom. You got like visual cues. Yeah.
Yep. Ground cues are so much better. Yeah.
All right. So, the long auto scroller of World 7 is over, and Haxor is going to come up to some of the harder part of this run. Not this level specifically. This one's actually, I find this level very fun. I like this. You just run around, somersault.
Yep.
And that's it. You're good.
It's chill.
Yeah, very chill.
Just don't miss the jump.
It's true. It's true. I've missed the jump before. He is right. Don't miss the jump. We're going to see some P-meter manipulation right here. He's going to jump and stomp that block. Well, not stomp, but he's going to hit that block with his head to prevent his P-meter from building. Because as we stated before, it runs on a timer. So once he's built it, he has to wait for the timer to run out. So he's going to stop himself from getting it and then try and rebuild it so that he can, you know, as you saw, build, and jump his way up. It looks really cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's really interesting that works the way it does. Just barely.
Right, because you run along that stretch, and then you can get a jump. If you miss it, big time loss, though, too, because you have to rebuild your P-speed or wait for... Oh, it's a nightmare. Now, there is, like, a safety strap for anyone wondering. You could just go through the door and run on the ground and build your P-speed, so you don't have to be as technical. There's actually a lot of ways of maneuvering these levels that are still very fast, but they don't have to be, like, perfect.
This one, on the other hand, has to be.
Very nice, very nice. This is another one of those stressful levels at 100%. You take damage, it kind of changes how you want to route the world. And he did a great job. A lot of the enemies work on a global timer, so Haxor slows down, changes everything.
We'll go for 1. Oh, that was a good attempt, too.
I know. I'm so glad you didn't get that first try, because you've been fighting for weeks to get a first try.
Right? Whoops.
I don't blame you. When was the last time you played this level?
Right?
I was, like, waiting for a mistake, too, because I was like, when does he do this level?
I just took the damage on purpose.
Yeah, so, if I remember correctly, Haxor's just going to use a P-Wing in the next level, so it's advantageous for him to just play it safe, take damage, and just get a good, clean, comfortable jump, one that he's used to. It's called good speedrunning, making good decisions. It's not always... It's interesting, it's not always about being the fastest, it's making really good decisions with what you got, and Haxor is making a lot of good decisions this run.
Except for 3-6, but it worked out anyway.
Yeah, we don't... Yeah, we don't talk about 3-6. Not at the dinner table.
Oh my god, the grabs.
Can you imagine losing more time by block grabs than mistakes? Nice run.
Right?
Now, everyone says that Hammer Suit 742 is visually appealing, but let's not forget about how cool Fire Flower is. So let's bask in our glory here. Whoa, very nice. Very nice. That was an extremely clean fortress. We got to go back and pause that one part because I'm pretty sure you were inside that thwomp. We got a playback from someone on the.
Yeah, it's weird. Their hitboxes are, like, not what they would seem to be, right? They're a little more forgiving than they appear.
Yeah, I'm under the impression that the corners don't exist for those enemies. They're
right?
Yeah, they're like it's almost like they're wearing a costume. It's like a mask with like a block costume on.
Yeah, it's like the center third is really the only spot or so. Yeah.
No, it's true. It's true. You're absolutely right on that.
So I heard you like auto scrollers.
Ah, man, who'd you hear? I told them not to tell anyone. So World 4 auto-scroller is actually the slowest moving auto-scroller, but it's actually not the slowest auto-scroller. The World 7 auto-scroller here is actually longer by, what, 3 seconds or something? Not even?
Yeah.
Something weird like
Not
that?
even.
I don't actually know the time.
It's like 1 second or something, yeah.
I'd be embarrassed if I knew the exact times of all the airships. I don't know what they are.
I think it's like... This one's like 2:12-ish, I think, from when you enter it.
From like when you press A on the castle, or from when your feet touch like the actual ship?
Yeah, when you press A on the castle.
Okay.
I think they're both about the same.
That's still pretty cool.
Yeah. It's weird. A lot of the auto-scroller times like line up. They're all similar for the most part.
World 1 is...
airships anyway.
Like, isn't World 5 airship faster than World 1? Or are they the same?
World 1's the fastest, but World 5's the same as 2 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. I think 6 is the weird one. It's like 130.
It is, yeah. It's like a 130, one weird thing. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Instantly, I'm like, oh yeah, I'd be embarrassed if Haxor starts dishing out all the times. You should be embarrassed, Haxor.
I'm embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed. As you can see, Haxor playing it really comfortable. He knows his fire kill strategies. That's what separates the Mario 3 runners, I think, a lot of the times. But with some good practice, you get it.
You too can one day kill bosses on an airship.
With your fire flower. Alright, so... What are we to expect in the final world, Haxor?
Lots and lots of auto-scrollers, yeah. Especially at the beginning here. So, we just had a 2-minute one. We're gonna have another pretty long one to start us off here. Yeah. And then the hand stages, most people are, pretty concerned about those normally, but in 100%, you don't really care too much about them. I mean, a little bit, but not really, at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think so. To go into a little bit more detail on that one, everyone knows that the hand stages are random, whether you do them or not, you don't want to do them, but the hands pull you in, and I mean, that's what they're known for, but that animation alone takes time, right? The hand comes up, pulls Mario in. What a lot of people don't know is that you can actually just press A to enter the level, willingly. You can do it on your own. So if you don't get pulled in by a hand, you can actually press A and enter it. And in 100%, you want to do that because the hand animation is slower. And I think if you get pulled in by all 3 hands, which is like getting all 3 hands like in a normal Worthless run, I think that's like 4.5 seconds slower.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, they're about 1.5 seconds each.
Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, if he gets pulled in by all hands, he will lose over 4 seconds, but if he gets no hands, I mean, it's still such an annoying time save. At the end of the day, the world record for 100% still that still has something to do with it, which is, again, frustrating.
Yeah, most of the world records have gotten no hands. It's kind of weird.
Right, I mean, in mine, I think I got pulled by 1.
Yep. And you didn't get Rangless. So some of them get like Rangless in one hand as well, which is better even.
That's really good, yeah. Hand 2P speed. Alright, so the Hammer Brother moved backwards, so Haxor is going to get a... I would still consider that lucky. If you get Rangless, that's really lucky. Hammer Brother moves forward, we don't talk about that.
The forward fast throw disaster.
Right. Biggest time loss. Well, luckily Haxor doesn't have to go for that fire flowers. He already has one, which is nice. We don't want to go for the hardest power up in the game. Not this late in the game either. Not after an hour. It's funny too
What a
because
troll.
yeah, right. I was just gonna say it's funny too because in some runs, by the time you're here, you're just like exhausted of getting screwed over by RNG. You're just not in the mood. You're like, I don't want to deal with it. The hands pull you in. You're just like, whatever, take me. But overall, for 100% run, this has been really good. Other marathon runs for 100%, if I remember correctly, Cujo, and I think he got like a 111 something in that, didn't he? Or a 112 for an SGDQ run? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was. I think it was a 112. I'm gonna say, which at the time was way more impressive than it is now, of course.
Yeah. I was like 2000.
Not that it's not impressive, but it's just like, you know, people are a lot better now at the game.
Oh yeah, there are other strategies, right? The knowledge behind certain things.
Better tools, yeah.
For practicing, yep. Yeah, because I always think like if Karua came back, he would update his time so fast just with things he didn't know existed. And faster too with like subpixel manipulations.
And you're not like gambling in 7-1 anymore either.
Exactly. So that hand animation, what a surprise. Very nice. That P speed and hand trap one is actually deceptively difficult. It's like a weird. There's a weird turn back you have to do, or else you don't keep your P speed. Well, looks like Haxor's. You want to know the sad part about this game is Haxor's actually not getting unlucky by the hands in terms of his marathon luck.
Yeah, true.
He's getting average marathon luck right now with the hands. Yep.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I'm just shaking my head. I'm not even in disbelief. I'm just like, what the heck? What the heck? I've never seen you get less than 2 hands in a marathon.
I got no hands in Big John's marathon after going 4 for 4 and 7-9 in Warpless.
Oh my god, that's like the luckiest Warpless run ever.
Right? Too bad the run, you know, wasn't executed well, but hey, I got a 51. We take those.
Yeah, we'll take. Heck yeah, marathon 51, definitely.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember Maiba trying to kill that particular Rocky Wrench with fire and just couldn't do it, and then got hit. Sad.
Yep. That stopped him from getting the 109 for the first time, right?
Yep. Exactly. He just didn't know.
He just didn't know.
Didn't know.
Nothing he could have done. This auto-scroller is very interesting in that the way Mario moves is different because the auto-scroller is moving at such a different speed from all the other auto-scrollers. This is the only auto-scroller that moves at this speed. And because it moves at a weird speed, it actually changes the way Mario's momentum works from left to right. His like initial trajectory off of jumps and stuff. So that's why it was always difficult for us as kids. Not because we were bad, but because it actually changes how you play.
Yep. What? Okay, trolled.
Cringe. I actually thought you were gonna rebuild it on the bullet bill launcher, but it didn't.
So did I, yeah.
Yep. Oh,
I don't.
Unfortunately.
Weird.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I must have pressed B on a bad frame, probably for the fireball, right?
Yep. Either a bad frame or you let go for 2 frames. It'd be so hard to tell.
Happens so often. That's like most common mistake.
Well, yeah, like we mentioned in earlier worlds, like how runners will look out for certain things in every world. That P-speed strategy that I was trying to go for, that you didn't get to see, and you probably never will. Thanks, Haxor. But the P-speed strategy that you didn't see revolves around, you know, frame perfect inputs, and it's what Haxor's thinking about probably the most when he's in this world. That and probably this level too. Just a little bit.
Oh, come on. Where's the duck? Quack, quack.
2 out of 3 H jumps.
Sag.
So, yeah. You gotta go back to the practice ROM. Sag business. Get back to work.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta work on H's. You just have like a Word document with all capital and lowercase H's all the time.
Yep, exactly.
Losing his mind.
standing up under the spikes there. Best thing ever.
Oh yeah, where the duck registers, but it needs to execute the shot first. So funny. I love that. Alright, so Haxor's extremely nerdy and knows probably exactly what time he's going to get from this point. I, however, do not. But I
honestly don't know either.
Okay.
It's pretty close to high 110, like 110, 111, right on the border.
I got my fingers crossed for a 110. I got my fingers crossed. So with Fire Flower takes about if you get a really good Bowser's Castle with fire, it's like 57 seconds or 59 or something like that.
Yeah, it really depends on what Bowser does and how good your kill is. So yeah, it's like 58 to a minute probably. Do you get the clip or not? You know, it's another like second and a half I think for the clip. All
right. Well, if you don't need to go for the clip for the 110, you're not going to go for it, right? I mean, the goal here is to get a 110?
Absolutely.
Very nice.
But if I need it, I will.
Right, yeah, that too, I want to see it. But I think... Man, why does the game have to do this?
Really close.
Imagine you're close enough where you don't have to, but you get Karud.
Right.
Like, what are you supposed to do? Yeah. So it looks like he has to go... Well... Alright.
Yeah, I gotta go for it.
Alright, good luck. Come on! If you're getting one, give us that one. So again, Haxor was trying to go for a clip there that would have saved him exactly the amount of time he needed for a 110.59, I'm guessing.
Yep.
And didn't miss that clip either, so it was... Dang.
Close. Maybe Bowser will troll me and it won't matter.
Yeah, hey, you got the statue room though. I think that's PB, isn't it?
Yeah, nice pattern here.
Oh my goodness! He was just about to shoot too.
Yeah.
Thank God. Alright, so timer ends exactly when Haxor goes to the door. We're looking at a solid 1:11:04.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Oh, very nice. 1:11:03.
Not bad. Not
very
bad.
Good run, considering some of the luck. So, just to put it in perspective, if Haxor got 3 movements of 4 with the Hammer Brothers, he would have got a 110. So, just blame the Hammer Brothers.
No hands, would have got a 110.
No hands. Didn't mess up 1-1.
Didn't mess up 8-1. Yeah.
Very nice run though. That's a lot of extremely consistent strategies and decision making. I like that you didn't get hard locked on 7-7. I know some runners can be stubborn. I'm sure I'm one of them.
Yeah.
So it was good to cut your losses and not be greedy because you know if you got a second or third try, I mean you could have saved 15 seconds, but you didn't go for the greed.
Right.
Which is what makes a good speedrunner, and that's why Haxor is one of the top Mario 3 runners there is. So, good job, man. That was a good run.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you doing commentary for me as well. Always good to have you doing that, because it's hard to talk during these runs. As you can tell, the strats are... You really got to pay attention to a lot of stuff in Mario 3, right? You're worrying about points and coins and... What am I playing all the levels? How do I route this world for the Hammer Bros? You know, there's all sorts of weird stuff that's not consistent from run to run, so... Yeah,
I mean, you're worrying about subpixels, and you got your cards, you're worrying about your inventory.
Yep.
And a lot of, one of the biggest things is a lot of the end of levels look the same. So if you lose your train of thought, you might think you're in a different level in a different world sometimes. I've had that happen a couple times. It's not often, but it happens.
I've learned you never want to think mid-level, right? Because then you just, like, forget what you have to do instead of just, like, doing it.
Yep. Yeah, right? Wait, what jump am I on?
Like, exactly. I've done that so many times.
Yeah, you want to get lost in thought rather than actually pay attention sometimes. Weird.
Exactly.
Let the hands go. Yeah.
All right, well, shout out to Dave for the marathon. Thanks everybody for watching as well. Hope you all enjoy the rest of it. And wishing Dave a successful marathon.
Yeah, GG's, Dave. Thank you so much for having me, and everyone have a great Sunday.